Welcome back to the channel, Financial Investors. My name is Brent, and today we're going to be doing our Wednesday buys video. So I've been kind of watching the market. On Monday, I didn't actually expect the market to be open, so I didn't place any buys there. And Tuesday, again, markets are pretty high. I can see right now on Wednesday going into stock futures, they are looking a bit negative, so we may have a bit of a negative day on Wednesday. Could be a good buying opportunity. I have some cash available on M1 Finance. Today we're going to be going over what stocks I am planning on buying here on Wednesday, November 13th, 2019. So if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely hit the subscribe button below. If you do enjoy this video, find it helpful, hit the thumbs up. And if you have any comments or questions going over what stocks you are buying, the stock market, or just personal finance, let me know in the comment section below. And let's go ahead and get into the video. So currently, as I said, stock futures are currently down. They are down about 1/4%, almost on the NASDAQ, and just kind of, we'll see how it opens up tomorrow. But currently, Hong Kong is down. Well, England, Germany's down. Looks like on Monday, when Hong Kong was open, it was down 1.82%. So this may continue into the next day. And while China doesn't generally affect U.S. markets, I just think that the market is kind of topping out. We can see here that we're just kind of pushing up just very, very slightly on the S&P, the NASDAQ, and the Dow Jones. Here we can see just a few points off highs again. So let's go ahead and jump over into the M1 Finance platform. We do have $117.47, $115.38 of that is from my auto deposit that I have set up every week. I go and set up or I have a weekly deposit there of a schedule, and that gets manually invested by me. I also received some dividends from Lowe's of $2.09. I did have $1.46 from CVS payout last weekend, and $1.95 get paid out from ABM Industries, but I reinvested these dividends into Johnson & Johnson last week, $3.42 there being reinvested. So that is where we have some of the cash. We have some of the cash from Lowe's and also our deposit. Now, looking at our overall return, we do have a few positions that are in the negative. This is only showing 3, but if we actually go into our total holdings, this is going to show us our true return, not including with dividends. Over here, this includes the dividends that we've made. So in the time that we've made this account and have held it, we've made roughly $668.93 in earned dividends. Not all of these have been paid to us, but a good portion of it has, and also our market return there of roughly $2,000. So now I wanted to go into our holdings, and this is kind of showing a few of our positions that are negative. Tanger Factory Outlet just kind of fell back recently, a few percentage points, and actually put it into the negative, being pretty good. Avi, look at Avi. Avi was down by 20-some% some time ago, and now it is only down 0.8%, and I bought a good portion of Avi down in the $60 range, in the $70 range, and it's now almost $90. So this is my largest position I hold over here on just across all my brokers. I posted a screenshot of the Merrill Edge shares and the percent return that I've actually held from them over on my Facebook page. If you guys aren't following me over on Facebook, I have a link down in the description, also in the comment section, I believe, that goes over to the Facebook page. But I do have a few positions here that are in the negative. I also kind of want to add to. They are not, actually it looks like they are all at $800, which is kind of where I've been kind of leaving the majority of my positions at. So actually it looks like only a few are below $800, such as Tanger Factory Outlet. So I may actually end up splitting this kind of a little bit. I may actually go a little bit over $800, but we'll kind of see. Now, the 4 stocks I kind of want to talk about today. One is Simon Property Group. This one goes ex-dividend on the 14th. That means that today is the 13th. This is our last day before it goes ex-dividend. Next on Thursday, that we'll actually be able to buy shares of this retail and be able to buy it in the red here in our portfolio. And it also offers a very nice yield, starting yield of 8.94. Whoops, that's not the right one. 5.47%, whereas our portfolio buy-in point is currently roughly 5.11. So we will actually be able to buy up some more shares, lower our unit cost, increase our yield on cost by a little bit there. And also our dividend payout will go up from $10.23 per quarter to a little bit more. So I may end up buying a little bit of this one here. So that's Simon Property Group. The other one that's going ex-dividend this Friday is Chevron. Oil's been a bit of, bouncing around quite a bit. It's actually positive now, 1.82%. I did get Chevron to my $800 point, I think. Oh no, I didn't. I did not get it to that point. I may kind of wait around on oil to add a little bit more into it. I like to buy into my stocks when they're a little bit in the red. And Chevron, I bought it last week, I believe, or the week after, the week prior, and it was actually in the red. The other one here is Johnson & Johnson. This one's going through a few lawsuits and just kind of in the media quite a bit. It was pretty positive for a good portion of the time that we've held it and has recently kind of dipped back, but overall, with the dividends that we've received from this one, it actually kind of makes up for the loss that it's currently having, but we can always just buy back more shares, lowering our unit cost and increasing our overall yield on cost. Plus, this one has a huge record, 56 years of growing and paying out dividends, and this little blip in the market with them is going to be just nonsense in the long run. So Johnson & Johnson is going to be another strong stock I'm going to be buying. And then my very last one I considered buying here was 3M. And 3M, let's go ahead and find the ex-dividend date. It should be right here. They actually go ex-dividend. They haven't declared it on this page. It's not declared, but they generally go ex-dividend right around the 21st of November. So here we can kind of see every 4 quarters they go ex-dividend around November 20th, 16th through the 22nd there. So that kind of repeats 19th, 18th, 16th, etc. So I will be planning on buying just a little bit more Triple M while it's kind of in the negative. It's down roughly 7.5%. So what I'm going to be doing is Tanger Factory Outlet is down. I still want to get that position up to $800. It is not going ex-dividend for a while, so actually it does have some time to kind of simmer. Maybe it'll go down even further. It was positive just the other day, so it does fluctuate a little bit. So maybe if it continues to have some negative news, it could go even worse or more than negative. So instead here, I'm going to go ahead and split it up. I'm going to go ahead and invest into Simon Property Group, Johnson & Johnson, and 3M. So these 3 positions will get pushed up over that $800 limit. And then as we get closer to December, I'll be buying Altria up to $800. And you can see Altria has definitely been coming back since these past months. Altria was down 29.58. Avi was down 29.36 just a few months ago. So they are definitely having progression, just that market return on them. That's why you want to have these buying opportunities. You want to take advantage of them. So the 3 companies that we're going to be buying today are Simon Property Group, which is going ex-dividend on Thursday, Johnson & Johnson, which is going ex-dividend later on in the month of November, and then we also have 3M, which is going ex-dividend right around, anywhere from 16th to the 20th, some time frame. I had considered buying a little bit more Chevron, but I don't know if I want to at the moment. I'm not going to be lowering it too much. Maybe I'll buy just a little bit more. I don't like to average up. I just won't do it right now. I'm sure I'll have another buying opportunity in the future. And I also need to look into other companies out there that are doing poorly. I know I posted about it over on my Facebook page. I think I posted about 20 companies that were trading below their 200-day, 50-day moving averages that I felt could be at a good buying opportunity. So let's go ahead and get this set up and buy these 3 positions. So let's go back into our portfolio. I'm going to go ahead and sort this by my losers. Makes it easy to find these. Locate Simon Property Group. I also need to find out how much I'm going to be added into these. So I'm going to go $117, 117.47, divide that into 3. And I'm going to go roughly $40 into each of these positions. So I'm just going to go ahead and select buy $40 and continue and confirm. And then we'll jump back into our portfolio, slide down to 3M. Go ahead and buy, hit sell, and put in $40 here, and continue and confirm. And then finally our last and third one will be Johnson & Johnson right there. And go ahead and buy that one and 40 bucks into this. And that'll put us buy orders of 120 bucks, putting us right above where we're currently sitting with as far as cash. So we'll just invest all that we can into these three companies and kind of let it go from there. And here's the Facebook page. I kind of want to share this with you guys here. So might trim down this position. I'm not sure if I want to trim down my Avi position. I bought Avi. I bought 67 shares. 67 shares. My buy price was, I'm not even sure where I bought them at. So I'm up $1,000 on them at the time. Let's go look. Let me go ahead and get a better screenshot. Since I have you guys here, I'm sure some of you guys will appreciate this. I don't really go and kind of talk about the Merrill Edge account. I have a couple other accounts out there I just don't talk about very often. Over on my Roth 401k, my Merrill Edge account, my Robinhood account, my Webull account, my Merrill Edge account. I think I have another one elsewhere. I think on First Trade, or I want to also check out Schwab. That's what I'm going to be checking out here in the future. So I can go ahead and copy everything besides my account information. That's why I'm not showing it publicly, because I have to copy it over and kind of delete some of the information on the screenshot, because they like to put the account numbers right across the top of your accounts. So I'm going to go ahead and expand that and also cut out my account number there. And whoop, that should be fine. And anything else? Not so much. Okay. So here is our Merrill Edge account. I only hold a few positions over there. I hold mainly just a few ETFs and then Avi. I did have Apple, not Apple Hospitality, but actual Apple for a while, but I sold it at $208, $210. It fell back into the 180s, and I just decided to kind of keep out of Apple. I bought Avi here. I should actually, let's see if I can click into the actual position and see if it tells us more, and go to my details here. Doesn't give us a whole lot more information, does it? Oh, view your positions. Oh, so I did buy a few different times. Okay, 1 second here. Whoops. Oh, I still have $2,000 in this account I haven't spent. I didn't notice that. Okay, so let's paste and delete the account number that they like to include in every single portion of your account. Okay. Okay, so I did buy Avi a few different times. So you can see here that I bought Avi back in June at $69.72, and I bought it at $69.30. Then I bought it at $64.55. So that gave me an average price there of $68.70 for a cost basis of around $4,600. It's now worth about almost $6,000. A nice return there for market gain wise. So that is that position. I also have a few other positions such as my SPLV. Oh, that I also have my own IRA and Roth IRA over on M1 Finance. The one that I kind of present is my wife's, but I own SPLV. I think in my own IRA, which is kind of what I'm using for my kid, kind of show him how to invest and reinvest dividends and such. So I do have a bunch of accounts out there. I kind of forget sometimes. And then SPHC. So those are kind of doing what they're doing. And then I have Apple here, Apple Hospitality. That's just a very small position of $100. And it just constantly just kind of reinvested into itself. It's a monthly paying real estate investment trust. It just kind of hovers there. I could just kind of buy it down. I have $2,000 in this account. I could be investing towards, putting it towards something. I just haven't had any buying opportunity. So just kind of sitting in there in cash, which probably isn't the smartest thing to be using, doing with it. So that is it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy this video, again, hit the thumbs up button below, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions you'd like to see covered in an upcoming video, drop it in the comment section below. I've been posting quite a bit of information over on Instagram, so that's primarily where I kind of post my daily changes and monthly stuff. So if you guys aren't following me over on Instagram, I do have posts below in the description below. I kind of post the daily changes in the account, the weekly changes in the account. I had a subscriber recommend or a follower recommend that I post dividends over here, so I went ahead and posted the October dividends. So I posted some screenshots over from M1 Finance, and that is primarily it for this video. So that is it for this video. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.